December 2019. News comes from Wuhan, China, about an alarming novel strain of coronavirus. What we now know as COVID-19 starts spreading, and nations worldwide enforce quarantines and lockdowns. While the world enters crisis mode, a group of filmmakers across the globe grabs their cameras to capture the lives and stories around them. Sharing these stories, they realize, even before COVID-19, we had equally virulent diseases dividing us. Perhaps this virus might be a test for humanity, a wake-up call for change. Filmmakers and storytellers from 22 countries unite in a shared goal to tell the story of a time for healing. This is Sanatione.
I see a train roll by. It follows trails stretching many miles. I could go anywhere, sell my things and say a simple prayer.
Hey Charlotte, thanks for reaching out. I'm so glad that we've crossed paths and that I've been able to help inspire you and empower you. I just saw the last message that I had sent your way about what to do during a hard time in a relationship. So it sounds like you guys have really broken through that barrier and have realized, like, okay, maybe we just aren't meant for each other. Maybe it's time to shift. So I'm so thankful that you've had this realization. I mean, so many things are shifting to bring us into alignment with what is true. So congratulations on taking fast action and making it happen. I know that this is going to open you up to a massive amount of freedom and peace and love in the future.
Still we're together in one united heart.
Ikväll vill jag vända mig direkt till er, det svenska folket. Det nya coronaviruset prövar vårt land, vårt samhälle och oss som medmänniskor. Nu behöver varje person förbereda sig mentalt på vad som väntar.
Can you hear me okay?
No, I can hear you.
Yay!
Yay! But I can't see you.
Okay,
Can you
I
see
can't
me?
see you either. My video shows that it's on though.
So it's just another victim, babe. It was only 5 weeks of my life, but I'm telling you, I don't know how you did 4 years. I'm shell-shocked. I don't know how you did it because I feel really sick that I let this person into my life that I thought I knew, that totally pulled the walls over my eyes, pulled the walls over my parents. It's a piece of work, Charlotte.
What specifically are you contributing? Like, what do you do?
I'm making films.
That's what I thought. And when you were talking this earlier about the drama, I literally was seeing it as a movie. That's why I asked if it was a relationship or work, because it felt like it was your actual relationship, but being turned into a movie like it was a part of your work. So that's interesting.
It doesn't take a pandemic to realize that there's drama in our lives. Sometimes we marry it, sometimes we work with it. It's true. There are so many people that, you know, we deal with a lot of empaths who are dealing with narcissists in their life, and that's going to be there whether something's going wrong in the world or something's going wrong at home. And so you have to get to a spot where you realize that if you can deal with the drama, you can make your life so much easier.
Enda sättet att klara av detta är att vi möter krisen som ett samhälle där alla tar ansvar för sig själv, för varann och för vårt land.
Where are you from, by the way?
I'm from Sweden.
Okay, my family is from Iceland, and your American accent sounds so much like them. It makes me feel at home. Consciously, where do you feel like you need the most help? We'll get like more specific on like what are those things that are bothering you, and let's figure out how we can overcome them and move forward together.
I don't know, when I'm alone, I'm really strong and I do things, but as soon as someone comes in, I lose myself.
It sounds like you're just attracting shitty partners.
Oh, yes.
The number of couples who apply for divorce has leapt up during the coronavirus outbreak. From March to July this year, 13,345 applications were made, nearly 600 more compared to the same period last year. Usually the number of divorces in Sweden falls in the summer months, but not this year.
I am so sorry for what my brother's done to you and your family. I am not the mad woman that he's made me out to be, and I appreciate that he's also made you out to be a mad person. But, you know, I'm glad that you called, that gave me the opportunity to say that I am so sorry for what's happened to you. And I am appalled at what's happened to you, and you did not deserve this. And nor has any of the other women that have been in his life that he's done exactly the same to. It was a really crazy experience. And it was only 5 weeks of my life, and we feel like it's been a lifetime. And yeah, so we're just trying to regroup, and I never, ever, ever want to see or hear from him again.
I'm sure this was the waking up moment where you're like, oh my God, like it's happening again. Like that's typically when you're learning the lesson, because we don't like learn the lesson and then we like move on and it's freedom. No, it sends us one more fucking test. Then when you wake up to the fact that you're in it again, that's the moment where you realize, okay.
Jag har ju hans röst i mig själv hela tiden och jag gör fel.
Hur många år har du varit med? Var det 8-9? Så det är inte så konstigt att den här rösten sitter kvar, eller? Den är nu inpräntad i din hjärna.
If you spend 8 hours a day or every day of your life with a person that's negative and a narcissist, they are going to tear you apart slowly. Cut them out as fast as possible.
Yeah.
They wear you down, especially empath. If you're empath and you're sensitive, narcissists are your kryptonite. You got to boot them out. I mean, you got to get rid of them. Whatever you have to do, boot them.
Give yourself that permission to be free.
Och det kommer bli skitbra.
Ja.
Det är klart kom det. Det är bara att fortsätta som du gör. Du är grym, jag tror du fattar det själv.
You're at a turning point. That doesn't surprise me. Again, why we're here on this call is because you've done all this work that you needed to heal and move through some of the pain and trauma that you had built up all the way up through last year.
Crazy, Charlotte. So just, yeah, you are free. I'm free, thank God.
Mm.
Whew.
So now this is the turning point for everyone to like own their power and say, no more. I'm done putting up with the bullshit. You know, when you've just like had it. And that was a very huge layer that you pulled off of yourself. I feel like now is like the beginning. Even though you've been doing it for a long time, it feels like now's the beginning of like everything you've learned and grown and gathered is finally all like coming together where I know you said you feel maybe anxious or a little whatever, but it's because all of this is coming together and it's about to make a whole lot of sense. And I think it's going to go off in the direction that you've always wanted it to. It was like fear stopping you from really letting it out and letting it be seen.
You may reach further than the highest peak, places that are seldom seen, heaven, hell, all in between. If you find yourself in storms, waves taller than you've known, that keeps rocking your boat, and it looks like your time's come.
Ultimately, it's just a matter of you becoming your own best friend, and it's safe to be loved. Whoa, those are so beautiful, Charlotte. I literally cried so hard. I think crying with the realization just like how crazy that message that I sent last year ended up being this sparkle in your life that maybe gave you hope to make those courageous changes, and you have done that, and you're doing such beautiful work with your film, and it's just crazy. Like, you never know what one sentence or one word or one phrase could do or impact someone. I don't know, like look back in hindsight and realize, wow.
I wanna play, and I want to break free. Never give up, don't you? Forget that every storm will eventually pass, and everything that's out of sight may show. Just ask for the patience to see it through, and let the heart